Here's your Liberty Mutual Pro Day report now. A lot of pro days on Thursday, none bigger, however, than Clemson with, by our check, over 100 NFL personnel on hand. You know who was also there? Anybody? Anybody? Mike Mayock was there.
At the Clemson Pro Day, 3 potential first-round picks and an awful lot of athletes running around today. Was highly impressed with Mackensie Alexander, potential first-round corner, and the entire league was waiting for this workout because he wasn't able to do anything at the combine. 5'10 and a half, 190 pounds, long arms. Is he an outside corner or a nickel? Today, he ran his 40 between 4.48, 4.52, somewhere in that range. Call him a 4.5 flat corner. And I think he moves well, and I think he made a case for being a first-round corner. Now, Shaq Lawson is one of 2 defensive ends, and Lawson is built a little bit like Brian Arakpo or Tamba Hali. He hopes to be that explosive. He had a good workout also. And finally, Kevin Dodd. What a good athlete Kevin Dodd is at 276 pounds, very raw coming out of high school. Some scouts call him a one-year wonder, but it took some time for him to develop and become this kind of a football player. Late first-round potential. A couple other players of note. B.J. Goodson, an inside linebacker. I don't know why there isn't more buzz on this kid. He's a solid football player with good workouts. Really like him. And trust me, you come to Clemson, you're looking for athletes, they've got them here.
Had plenty of them there. Thank you, Mike Mayock. Plenty of NFL head coaches also there, and Rex Ryan there as well, supporting his son. His son, obviously, a long snapper on Clemson. Let's talk about the shiny objects there that Mike was mentioning, most notably Shaq Lawson, who some of us thought maybe could be sitting at 10 there for the Giants. Now they get Olivier Vernon. Where would Shaq Lawson maybe fit, Charles?
Yeah, he's not just a shiny object. He's a blunt force. All right? I mean, that's a big, thick guy. But I was thinking about the NFC South. Because you've got to go chase down some quarterbacks, right? Tampa Bay sitting there at number 9. I think New Orleans would fall in there as well. I think they're at 14. And the Atlanta Falcons at 17. They might want to bookend him with Vic Beasley, who came out of Clemson last year. So plenty of places for him to go because, you know, we were all talking about him going where? To the Giants at 10. Doesn't look like that's maybe the same urgency now after the signing of Olivier Vernon. You, DJ, have been president of the fan club for the other defensive end, not Shaq Lawson. Yeah. You heard Mike Mayock say Kevin Dodd could be a first-round guy, maybe bottom of the first round. Do you have him higher?
I have him just higher than Shaq Lawson. I think they're both really good football players, but I've been a Dodd fan because of what he can become. I think upside-wise, with his size and his length and his ability to bend. They're different styles of players. Shaq Lawson, all power. You can even watch Kevin Dodd just a little bit in this workout, watch him wrap around those bags. I like what he can become. And when I look at his range of where he could get picked, I think people are split around the league on him because of what Mike mentioned, the limited period of production. Number 9 at Tampa Bay, a team that you mentioned for Shaq Lawson, could be in play. And I would go with him all the way down to pick number 29 with the Arizona Cardinals, who are trying to get younger and more athletic on the edge. I would be surprised, though. If Kevin Dodd doesn't hear his name called in the first round, I'd be very surprised.
You tell the truth with Dodd, you're Frank?
Oh, that's very good. That's very good.
Okay, forget about it. Mackensie Alexander, you know, he looks the part. He's not necessarily racking up those interception numbers, though.
I tell you what, I'm shocked that Mackensie is dropping. And here's why. When you talk about a pure cover corner, you're not going to see a lot of interceptions. Case in point, Patrick Peterson. I think he had like 2 interceptions this year. Jason Verrett, 3 picks. This guy is a lockdown corner. And when I pop on the tape, the thing that I love more than anything about a corner, he's following the best receiver. He's not a left corner. He's not a right corner. He's not a zone corner. He's I can get in your face. I can get off. I want the best guy. And from my sources, they tell me this guy is not just a guy that watches a lot of film. He studies film. Definitely has a high IQ. He wants to play. And I tell you what, if he's still in that game, in that national championship, I think there's a different result because he's the type of guy, again, you don't have to tell him nothing. I need you to guard him today. Don't worry about him. I got him.
So you're saying he's go ahead.
They might should have him cover the tight end in that game. I'm just
that was the guy who ran.
Because Howard's still running. He's still running down the sideline.
Remember, he's a master of the cat defense. I got this cat, you got that cat.
Let's go.
Any other cats we should be looking at today at Clemson?
I'll tell you what, I talked to some friends that were at the workout. Zach Brooks is a backup running back for Clemson. Not a lot of production, but ran in the 4.4s today. We see this every year at Pro Days, guys. He's somebody that's going to drive you back to the tape and could be a sleeper, late round, maybe free agent.